This podcast provides a platform that will share many different points of views that should empower you, uplift you, make you want to go out and do right. When you hear the term still a man, say, yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Let's go.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Still a Man podcast. Tonight's topic, Black celebrity infidelity. Yes, I said Black celebrity infidelity. I don't care about what everybody else is doing. I care about what my people are doing, because when we do it, oh my God, when we do it different from everybody else. So say it ain't so, say it ain't so. Let's get right to it. So, breaking news, Black love is seen to, let's say, they hit a pothole on the highway of love.
Celebrity Black love.
Yes, celebrity Black love. And I'm referring to, let's start with the recent Mr. Papoose and his lovely wife, Remy Ma. So the poster children for Black love have seemed to hit a pothole and then skipped into a wall. Now, allegedly, and I'm going to say allegedly, and before we even get started, let me just go ahead and do this disclaimer. The views of the panel members are their views and their views alone. They in no way reflect or represent the Still a Man platform. That being said, let's get to it. So again, these guys have hit a pothole, spiraled out of control, and hit a brick wall. And now that's all because allegedly Remy Ma has sought refuge, love in another man's arms. According to other celebrities and rap personalities, they're not really calling this other man a man. Some of them have went as far as saying that he is less of a man. And they didn't have any kind words to say about Remy Ma. And which is different about this time around. Usually the sisters come out and they protect and they put a wall around their sister, but not this time. Oh, but the real Black women, please stand up. A round of applause for them. Yes, 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 yes. They are speaking out and they are speaking loud and proud. They are not coming to her support. They're calling her out. They're calling her out for the wrong that she has done, or allegedly has done, and I'm so happy to see it because far too often people jump on the bandwagon and they support the wrong even when they know this individual is not right, simply because they like them. They like their music, they like their movies, they like their books, they like the way they dress and all this other stuff. They like who they're dating, so they can do no wrong. All right, so let's do this. How many guys have heard about the alleged infidelity with let me see, Remy Ma, because according to them, the infidelity is on her end. Tanya, have you heard about this?
I have not heard about this. I'm shocked. And I'm even more shocked that it's her that's the culprit.
Why?
Because I mean, she went and did time, and I felt like he held her down while she was doing time.
And you know what, Tanya? That's what a lot of women mention, that you don't see a lot of men riding with chicks like women do for men in prison. He rode with her the whole time that she was in the prison. He said he was going up there every goddamn day.
So why else are you shocked, Tanya?
Why else am I shocked?
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked because, like you said, they were for celebrity black love in the hip hop world. As far as being out there, that's who everybody was looking to about their basing their relationships on, getting advice from them.
Yes,
Right.
giving couple counseling.
Yeah.
They would be ambassador.
Yeah, but they I felt like they was the new Church and Pep. Because they were
Tretch and Pep.
Yeah, because Tretch and Pepper were the fucking the new hip hop that they were the first hip hop that got married, and the Reverend Run had married them. So they signify the two bosses.
They're not the first hip hop people that got married. KRS-One and Melody D.
Oh yeah, yep. Now Miss Melody, yep.
So let's keep it in perspective. Welcome, Maria. Let's keep it in perspective. So again, we're talking about black celebrity infidelity. So if you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna throw Pep and Tretch out there, and you're gonna throw Miss Melody and KRS-One in there. Now I never heard of any affairs or infidelity, whereas KRS-One and Miss Melody was concerned, but I heard that there was some muttering, some rumors about Tretch and Pepper.
He was whooping her butt.
Yeah, well, that's a side note. That's a sidebar conversation. Again, let's keep it on point. So we're talking about black love, not black abuse, not domestic violence. We're talking about the poster childs, the ambassadors for black love. Everybody was most people in Hollywood, in the celebrity world, they were modeling their relationships after Papoose and Remy Ma, the couple that could do no wrong, the couple that basically raised the bar for a relationship. Sean, what you know about this situation? What did you hear? How do you feel about it?
When I first heard about it, of course, I saw it on social media with I guess it was some rap battle. Some guy outed them, and so
Geechee Gotti.
Yeah,
and so yep. And so when I heard the story and actually heard the backstory on it, I wasn't surprised. And the reason being is, when we don't know these people personally, but what we see from social media, he seemed like he held it down, and Remy Ma's always been rah-rah, and I don't know, maybe whatever was going on behind closed doors, she just felt like, you know what, this ain't for me anymore.
So you said you wasn't surprised, and you saying that's because of her temperament, what she represent?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she, like, I don't know if he felt like, okay, yeah, you held me down, but you're not as, like, what else are you doing?
So a bad girl needs a bad boy.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
And Papoose didn't represent the bad boy.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he fought that Joe for her.
Okay.
The people at the jail facility said that he was slipping her a cup key. They had banded him. He wrote letters to the warden and to a senator who helped get him back in to get his visiting rights.
Don't correct me I mean, well, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, go fact check this, but I believe his visits was suspended for 6 months. Would put off their actual marriage that they were supposed to have, and then they end up getting married over the phone due to his suspension.
Yeah, yeah.
Maria, what you know about this scandal, this alleged case of infidelity with Remy Ma?
Um, it's a scandal, like you said. I don't know nothing about it. I don't even know if it's really true.
Right.
Nor her or Papoose came forward and said that they broken up or that this is actually happening. 9 times out of 10, it might be true, but until then, I really can't, speak upon it. Like Tanya said, I'm surprised. However, you know what I said. The same thing Tanya said. He holds her down while she was in jail. So if so, I'm still waiting to find out what Papoose did that she's even thinking about stepping out of that marriage.
I don't, come on. I can't see this man, the time and his insanity that cause his love for her is more than him going out and messing around. He was there every day while she was locked up. So I can't see this man cheating on this woman. He stuck by her all that time. Come on, that's not uh likely that, because apparently he's showing that he cared enough and put his whole rap career on hold to hold her down.
Okay, let's get Robert into the conversation.
Well, maybe it could be just that. Maybe she feel like he ain't man enough no more. Maybe she feel like she's bringing in all the bread and he's not doing anything.
Well, most of the revenue, according to them, is generated is due to their joint business endeavors. So, I mean, they're bringing it in together. That's what they've been praised for. Their business savvy, as a whole, together. Brimage, you want to shed some light on the situation? What you know about this?
Nothing much, and it's not shocking.
So you know nothing about it, but it's not shocking. So
It's not shocking. When I used to watch them, I knew it was only a matter of time. But now I think I heard about the first time it was Sunday. So it's not shocking to me. I knew they was gonna be together forever. I used to think that her and Fat Joe had a relationship.
All right. Who else we got with us? I don't want to skip nobody. I don't want to miss nobody.
I just came on, man. I was running late.
Yeah,
we got Sean, we got Tanya, we got Timmy, we got Robert, we got Maria, and we got Gregory. All right, Mr. Lacey. Patsy, I forgot, but I'm sorry, Patsy. Did I miss somebody?
No, that's it.
All right, I'm gonna go to Gregory and I'm gonna come back to you, Patsy. Well, actually, I asked Patsy about it earlier, and Patsy, you want to share what you know about this with the panel?
I really don't know like these particular people, so yeah, so I'm not sure who they are as famous people, and I didn't really know about the situation. And I really don't get into like a lot of gossip, and I don't even really watch some of the gossip shows overall. Yeah.
Well, after tonight, you're gonna have a front row seat. You're gonna front of the class. You're gonna know about Remy Ma. You're gonna know about Papoose during this conversation.
Yeah.
And a few others. So let me just give you a little backstory. Papoose, like I was saying, him and his wife Remy Ma were the ambassadors of Black Love. They represented with black love is supposed to be eternal, long lasting, full of servitude, building up one another, affirmations, and of course, love. But allegedly, the woman in the dynamic duo decided to step out and cast her stones with well, I won't say cast her stones, but throw in her coins with a younger, supposedly a younger version of him. I believe
with her damn student.
She's 43 now, and this individual is 20 something. The one that she's allegedly
she's a cool
Nah, he's 30, 37, 30, 38 or something.
Who is it?
So according to the
he's a Papoose lookalike.
So according to the internet and tabloids and stuff, his name is Easy, the captain of the block.
Easy the block captain.
Easy the block captain. And so apparently there has been some encounters. These people all work together. They run in the same circle. Easy, Remy, and
no, Easy the block captain is signed to her battle rap league.
Yes, he works.
Which Papoose is a partner in.
Yes, right. He works for them, so they're part of the same circle. And there's been some running. So Easy and Remy was supposedly spotted out to eat. They said there was nothing that they could say there was deceitful or sneaky going on during this encounter. Then there was another encounter where they was the grudge card, one of Remy's battle raps, and Papoose happened to pop up and see Easy and Remy allegedly being robbed of Cozy, so he knocked the hell out of them, and
he knocked them out.
He knocked his ass out.
Knocked the hell out of him.
Left them bloody.
So he put hands on them, and they went into a back room and tried to basically sweep it under the rug. That altercation supposedly ended the night, and Remy went on the internet and all the blogs and stuff and tried
to do damage control.
And people wasn't buying it. Next thing you know, there was rumors that Mr. Easy was going around telling everybody what they thought to be true between him and Remy Ma was true. And supposedly this is why Papoose put hands on him in the first case. So fast forward to that, we get a rap battle going. What's the name of their platform, Gregory?
Chrome 23.
It's Chrome 23, but the name of the event was I Do What I Want.
And that so this platform it was still Chrome 23, but the name of the venue at this time or the night was I Do What I Wanna. So apparently Geech Gotti decided he was going to do what he wanted to do. So he said this is the platform to expose Remy and Easy the block captain. So he did so, and he spoke of her infidelity and and her bad decisions and how she failed to uphold the man that held her up for her whole term of incarceration. Now, that being said, that brings you up to speed on Patsy and Gregory. Tell us what you know about this.
Say that again.
Tell us what you know about this situation. What did you read? What did you learn?
Well, you said mostly everything, Uncle D. That's about as much as I know too. But all I know is that on stage she never denied the rumors.
Right.
And he actually talked to her on stage before he rapped. He said, "Remy, are you gonna tell him or should I tell him?"
Right. But they kept on saying.
Wait a minute, Timmy. Who are we referring to when you say he?
Easy the block
captain. Yeah.
So Easy. So allegedly, Easy and Remy had words on stage. Was this on video?
No, they didn't have. Yeah, this is on video. They didn't have words on the stage. He basically was trying to reveal to the crowd that him and Remy got something going on.
So was this during
That's
his,
the way he started his battle.
so this was his
first.
rebuttal, this was his rebuttal to what Geach Gotti said.
No, this wasn't his rebuttal to what Geechee Gotti said. This is the way the show started. He rapped first. Easy to Block Captain rapped first. And before he rapped, he looked at Remy and he said, "Are you gonna tell him or should I tell him?" Then he said, "We're gonna get to that later."
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Yeah, I
Go
think.
ahead, Gregory. What else?
And then towards the end of the battle, the Geechee Gotti guy started rapping to Remy and basically told her she shouldn't be doing the help. And now he
Right.
spoke to Papoose, and he
He
knows that
exposed.
Papoose knocked him out, and the dude lied about it and all this other crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, the whole internet knows about it now because that's all they're talking about.
Wow, that's crazy.
So I gotta ask you the same thing, Gregory. Are you surprised that the sisters came out and spoke?
Well, I'm very shocked at the person that she decided to sleep with, but it happens.
But all right, you're surprised at who she chose to sleep with, but are you surprised at how the women came out and spoke in defense of Papoose as opposed to her?
No, I'm not surprised because do you see how hard that man held her down? We don't know if he cheated on her while she was in jail, but from the looks of everything on the outside, it looks like he was being real loyal to her. So it's just crazy for her to sleep with somebody that looks exactly like him and probably is a little bit younger than him.
You know what? Can I say something to y'all real quick? I don't even like that term, held her down, because that implies, in some circles, that he kept her from rising, kept her from being the best that
No, we're talking about in jail.
I know, street vernacular, but I'm saying I don't even like the way that sounds because that sounds like that he kept her from being her very best. It can't. Is there another way of saying?
Well, he stuck with her through her tragic times.
Yeah, there you go.
He was there for her.
He supported her. There we go.
And Chris Brown had a song called "I Hold You Down." What do you think?
Well, that's basically what the way everybody's saying is like he held her through the tough time by holding her down.
Right.
I get that. I just, again, that's just me. That's my little peep. I just don't like that term.
And usually it's the other way around. You don't ever see guys doing that, really. Usually
that's what I'm saying, Gregory. That's why a bunch of women jumped on Papoose' side and started going at her because they're like, yo, this dude stuck by you the whole time you was in jail. And you don't get dudes doing that.
Okay, so question, Patsy, based upon her alleged infidelity as a woman, would you call your friend on the wrong that she does, no matter what her status is in life and in society?
Yeah, like if I know she did the wrong to him instead of the other way around, yeah, I'd be calling her. I'll be like, yo, what's really going on? Like, why'd you do that? He stuck by you. Like, yo, that's a good dude.
Yeah, you have it. A good dude. Tanya, same question. Would you basically would you hold your best friend, your sister accountable for her bad decisions, no matter what her status is in society? Tanya?
She's on mute.
Yeah, turn your mic on. All right, I'm gonna go to Maria. Maria, same question.
Yes. You too old right now for you not to let your friend know that they doing something wrong. Sister, family member, like wrong is wrong.
Right.
I'm sorry. When Maria finished, did you say something to me, David?
Yeah. I'm gonna repeat the question to you when Maria finished. Go ahead, Maria.
Yeah, I'm finished.
All right, so Tanya, basically I asked you, would you hold your sister and your sister, your friend, accountable for their bad decisions, bad behavior, no matter what their status is in society?
Yes, I would. And as her sister, as her friend, I would be telling her before she makes the bad decision not to go there. Don't go there. This man been holding you down. Don't go there.
So
taking care of business for you, your kid, your son that's not his, and his 3 kids that he got. So he's taking care of the house while you out.
Even if he cheated, I would tell her not to go there because you don't have to stoop to his level.
Right.
So let me ask the guys this question. So Timmy, I'll start with you. Papoose has been praised by many, by most. Does this
I think
change?
there should be more men like him.
Does this change? Does this change how you view him because he suffered allegedly suffered such a fate?
He's a stand-up dude. I don't got no dude, shame on her. But he said himself, he was the only him and 2 other dudes. All he seen in there was mothers and kids, meaning the women's mothers and their kids. Him and 2 other dudes were the only dudes that was coming up there to see their fucking woman. So I respect any dude that, does that. He's showing that he's a grown man. That's the grown man shit, And women that get those type of men, they don't know how to treat them. They step off just like men do. Every relationship have its ups and downs, and it's up to the 2 people that's involved in the marriage to keep that marriage fresh and new, doing exciting things. Don't never let it get stale or get settled to the way things are, because that's when things can fall apart.
Okay. Sean, does this change your opinion about Papoose and men like him, or did you even have an opinion regarding him?
Truthfully, I didn't have an opinion about him. And men like him, I mean, you mean like what, can stand by the woman to hold her down? Or like, what do you mean men like him?
Men that so he was revered by the public for doing what he did, supporting her and being a man that builds her up and basically celebrates
Just
her.
held her down.
Yeah, basically celebrates her in public and beyond.
Yeah, no, kudos, hand clap to, him being, a real one.
Right.
But as far as an opinion about him or the situation, how he is, I never had anything for or against him.
All right. Gregory, same question.
I don't have nothing against him at all, but I do feel like it does paint the narrative of good guys finish last, or good guys get treated bad, or something like that.
Yes, because good guys finish last.
Yeah.
It's painting that type of narrative because of the way he loved her so much. And from us on the outside looking in, we looked at them as an example of black love and a strong black couple. So yeah, it is kind of crazy. I don't look at him different.
So you don't look at him differently. All right. No. Robert, how you feel about that situation? Does this change your perception, your view, whereas Papoose is concerned, and men like him?
The, the first mistake, when people came and put a title on them, Papoose and his lady, Remy should have said, I am not the statue couple. I don't want that on me because we are human. There's gonna
Right.
be a day or days we're gonna make mistakes, and you guys ain't gonna see the beauty in our relationship. We're not the big black love powerful couple that you think we are. We just in
But
love.
it was though. They made a TV show
Excuse me.
called Black Love.
Excuse me, but now I need to be respectful of other people's opinions.
I was just telling you they made that
No,
TV
I
show.
know you can say that like
called Black
I'm
Love.
stating clearly they should start, all couples should start saying, I don't want that on my name. I don't need that title. Recognize me as a human. We're gonna make mistakes. So when that day comes or days come that something happened that you guys think, oh my God, they was looked at as the powerful black couple of love. We know that they was gonna make mistakes and this day was coming. I told you from the beginning, you can see it. When she first got out of jail, you can see how in some sense he was jealous of who she was around. He used to be jealous of Joe and her friendship. And I used to think that her and Joe did something on the side. I said that at the beginning. But for them to be a perfect couple, ain't no such thing.
So again,
Yeah, Uncle D. Now let me speak from her perspective though too, because I feel like she's doing things. She's still involved in this music thing, and Papoose is more behind the scenes. So yeah, she's gonna run into somebody that she might take interest to because she took interest into him because he was a rapper.
okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask the rest of the panel. Let's just make them normal members of society. Let's take away their celebrity status. All right.
They're human. They're just ordinary people without their money and their fame. They're ordinary people.
And that
means,
means,
for me, I think for sure that society puts this jacket on celebrity, whether they be actors, entertainers, or goddamn athletes. They put jackets on them, knowing that they are human, but at the same time, you know that you got people looking up to you. You were supposed to handle yourself and try your best to keep anything that is negative that's gonna deplete your brand. You want to make sure that you keep all that under wraps. You got a lot of people that don't go to these celebrity parties. They do their thing, do their job, and then they go home to their wife, their family. When you go to these parties and things like that, you are subject to go outside your marriage because you're indulging, and you are subject to just not care because you feel like the limelight is all on you, and the person that was there as a foundation for you, you start to forget that.
Stay right there. Stay right there. Let's bring it back to what we're talking about. So based upon what you're saying, what Gregory is saying, you're saying that people within that circle, when they indulge and engage in these celebrity parties and stuff, they're being tempted by everything that comes with that setting. But Gregory is saying she's being lured in or drawn to someone else that is a part of what she's doing.
Yeah,
That's what.
she's the boss of her
Right.
her battle rap company.
Okay,
So
but that being said, so that's why I wanted to ask people and tell you you're married.
Yeah.
So how does that happen where again where someone said earlier about how do you keep it from getting stale? Like how do you get to the point
I
where
said that.
this person that you basically say you love and that they mean the everything to you and they're your greatest support? How do you get to the point where you just decide this ain't enough anymore and I need to go find something younger? I need to find something thrilling, something risque, something dangerous, and something that is going to basically shake up the foundation. How do you get to that point?
You want an open marriage now.
There has to be a breakdown in communication for one, and then there has to be something that happened in the marriage, something that we're not privy to,
right?
That happened between the two of them, for one of them to feel like they have to see. They're not providing something. He's not providing her with something that she's seeking somewhere else.
Attention. I'm thinking that it's the media attention.
No, what they said was they both schedules. They just passing each other. They just sailing by each other. They're not stopping. They both focus on their work. They don't have time for each other. So when they seeing each other is in passing. You know,
that's his fault. He should get more involved. Maybe he should start putting together.
He got his own thing that he's trying to do.
What?
So this is the thing I believe that happened with them. He put his stuff on hold to hold her down.
Exactly.
Now when she got out, he still stayed in the background so that she could get her bag. So now that she got her bag, he want to get his bag, and so he's out working. He's out spending all his time trying to get his bag. Probably why they passing each other.
Exactly.
Because they both working, but they both need to sit down and make the time to have some time with one another. That's where the breakdown is at.
Right.
Everybody is focused on themselves and not each other.
Maria, is that a reason to step out on the relationship though? Because of the breakdown in communication?
He ain't there when she's horny, hell yeah.
Maria,
and she ain't there when he.
That is not a reason, but that's what the disconnect is.
Mm-hmm.
I know, Todd. I'm just saying, being facetious about it because I know if you really love somebody, you wouldn't cheat on them.
You're gonna put the work in.
All right. So, Maria, let's get your perspective on that. Do you think that a lack of communication is a reason to step outside of your relationship?
It's not a. I mean, it can be a reason why it happens because it can lead to that reason why it happened because, like you said, the lack of communication, no attention being paid to each other. Like y'all living different lives now. Y'all living separate lives. So
that's
he's going his way, you going your way. Y'all don't really have time for each other. There's no date night or no real just you and him. It's probably just all about your daughter. And that's what I really think Pat Poops is about, paying attention to his kid or whatever. When Remy be on tour.
That's what Geechee said in the rap.
Pat Poops.
Right. It's definitely that. And shout out to him for doing that because you got a bunch of women that say that men don't take care of their kids or they're not there for the kids. Here's the man right there showing you that he's there for his woman and he's there for his damn kids.
All right, so Sean, what type of advice would you give to Papoose if this is true, that this is her reason or her excuse for stepping out because he hasn't been there, he hasn't provided her with the attention that she is justly due?
My advice to him would be definitely listen to what she is saying and try to find the you know, to see if there's sincerity in it, if she's actually telling the truth, um, or is this just her character, her nature? You know, those are the things that he has to weigh out. But as far as my advice to him, and I've actually given this advice to some of my peoples, is that you have to reach down inside to figure out how much you really care about this person. And if this is something that you can get over and get through, then by all means, try to figure it out and work it out. And if it's something that you don't think that you could forgive or get over it, then you got to do what's best for you.
Okay. All right. Let's shift to the next celebrity couple. Let's go to.
Hold on, Uncle D. Before you do that, can I ask one question?
Yeah.
If your husband knocked out the dude you sleeping with in front of everybody, and now everybody's making fun of this dude, are you still gonna be sleeping with the dude?
Well, she's not. She's not. She's not.
Well, he's a victim now, and she's gonna, she's gonna kill him, bandage up his wounds, and then she probably don't have sex with him. Oh, that's the, I never had nobody that took an ass whooping for me before.
Well, I mean, again,
Is that the way it goes? I thought the loser don't get no hoop.
No, that depends on what woman. That depends
today.
on what woman
Not
you're
today,
dealing with. And I don't think that I don't think she's with him for his fighting skills. I think so that's not the main thing. That's not the reason why he's not.
My question, if that was for the ladies, really, I wanted them to answer that. Because I want to know, are y'all giving this man any hoop like Uncle T said after
Patsy,
he gets home?
all right, Patsy.
And he got a black, no, wait a minute. They said he went to the hospital for getting punched in the face.
All right, but that doesn't change the question. The question,
yeah,
would this guy still be offered coochie if he suffered a defeat? So Patsy, if you're cheating on your husband with this man and he's allegedly a bad boy, he has a profile of a bad boy, and he just suffered a defeat, he got knocked out. Does that make you lose interest in him? You no longer in lust with him? You no longer seek him for his sexual skills?
Probably not, especially like if we having a conversation afterwards, and if that conversation goes south afterwards anyways on his part, it'd be like, yo, dude.
That's why you got knocked the fuck out.
That's what I was about to say. So that's what it sounds like, Patsy. You looking for a reason to let him down easy because he got knocked out. So now it's like, now he don't turn you on because he got knocked out. Does that keep you from getting aroused?
Yeah. Kind of. If I still want to cheat on my husband, it's gonna happen no matter who it with. You know what I'm saying? If he got knocked the fuck out and then he like, yo, I'm not dealing with your ass no more, keep it stepping. I move on to the next minute. If I'm in the mood to cheat on my husband, like in my perspective, you're gonna cheat on somebody, it's gonna happen no matter what, and you're gonna cheat with whoever you can get in bed with.
Oh.
No. Because that stuff works both ways. Men do it. They try to get in. They're gonna cheat on a woman. So on the flip side, women do the same thing, no matter who they are.
Yeah.
Black, white, whatever. It don't matter what color, what status you are in life. It's gonna happen no matter what.
So cheating is cheating. Tanya,
Exactly.
So same thing. You're married. Can you respect the man that you stepped out of your relationship with because he lived a life with the profile of a bad boy and then he got knocked out by your husband? Do you stop having sex with him?
I wouldn't cheat. I wouldn't even find myself in that situation because I'm married. And so I'm married for better, for worse.
They married too.
Let her finish.
I take my vows seriously, and so I'm working through whatever issue we got going on. I'm working through it. But just for the purposes of this scenario,
yes.
No. He not getting it because you can't protect me.
Oh.
Thank you. That's all I'm thinking. Why is he still getting it? Because listen,
he gotta go to the gym.
No,
wait. Go ahead, Gregory.
I was saying because the dude said in the battle rap, he said, if I ever got knocked out and nobody got nothing done to him, it's because I still got the girl.
Well, I think that's just for him to keep face in that situation.
Right. He trying to put in game some type of
he trying to keep his street cred.
But the truth is he got knocked out and went to the hospital. He shouldn't be getting no victory.
You don't know. He might get some.
I might got knocked out, but I still got the girl.
He might get some sympathy, coochie, depending on who the chick is. Maria, how you feel about that? He got knocked out. Do he get to knock it out? Patty.
No. The answer is no. It's what Tiny said. Like, you can't protect me. Me and you sleep together, but my husband's gonna knock you the fuck out again. Like, it's not gonna work out or whatever.
So in that situation, would it be fair to say and safe for everybody involved? Leave him alone.
I just said no. It's a done deal. We ain't sleeping together no more. We ain't dealing with each other no more. What I look like still walking around with you. You got knocked out in public.
All right, he got knocked out, so the relationship is over. All right, let's go to the next couple. What do you guys know about? No, we on to the next. What do y'all know about? Let's go to Safari and Erica Mena. All right, y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, some reality TV. Here we go with Mr. Safari and Erica Mena. Erica Mena is she crazy. That's what they say. They say that Safari is an F boy. He's an F-er. So now you got this situation where he just loved her so much he had to be with her despite what anybody said. They had a torrid love affair. They ended up getting married, having 2 kids back to back. Then he decides that his career is where he wants to be. And
he married her when they had their first kid. She was pregnant when they had
he married her before she got pregnant.
Exactly. And
yeah, but she was pregnant when he married her. She was definitely pregnant when he married her.
It doesn't matter if she was pregnant when he married her. She didn't have a baby before he married her. The bottom line is, so they had that torrid courting period, and they got married. They said I do. The sex game was so fair, she didn't want to live without him, and neither did he. He almost got knocked out because Joe Budden wanted to put hands on him because he felt like he was disrespected and all this other stuff because him and his
because Erica and his wife used to sleep together.
His baby mother. That ain't his wife. That was his baby mother.
Sin or whatever her name is.
Sin,
So those two, that situation. Then you fast forward to present day. Safari and her has a breakup. It's all over the internet. Safari's being dragged because he's not paying child support. Then you heard rumors that he didn't have to pay child support. The judge never ordered him to pay child support because she was the breadwinner. To save face, Safari comes back and he starts paying child support because he don't like the way he's being dragged over the internet. People saying that he's not a man because he don't take care of his kids. The women are talking junk about him. They're following through with their F boy labels and stuff like that. then you come back present day.
Those are the
They
classic
still
women
messing
days.
around. She's supposedly they still messing around together. Now he's
Who?
Erica and Safari. Supposedly
The classic women are the ones who were talking, calling him the F boy.
Mhm.
The ratchet women are the ones that, oh, I want to get with him. I want to see what that's all about.
Well, he's a dangling swinger. He according to them, he packs a punch.
He's so much of a dangling swinger that he molded his penis to sell for toys.
Well, they
Right.
allegedly, because according to him, he never
He's lying.
followed through with the deal because he
he's lying.
he cared about how he was perceived by his children later on in life. But staying to the point, now they got a divorce, and it's due to his infidelities. He was cheating. Safari was cheating. Go figure.
They were when you invite people into your fucking relationship, you always gonna have issues because one, somebody's gonna catch some feelings towards that person, that third person that you brought in. That's what messed up there.
Pause. So do we know that they was bringing other women and men into their bed?
Yes.
You
yes.
State your source.
Yes.
She said it.
She said it. When they was in San Diego, they was threesome. Her and Safari and some other chick.
Okay. All right. Again, these are his views. He said that she said it. You guys are gonna have to go back and find that.
They was both. What did I
them.
say in my Think About It Thursday? Dying for attention. They was dying for attention. They both love attention. And if that's not happening, then Safari's stepping up. That makes sense.
So let me.
And Erica is gonna cry on camera for her attention.
That's to get the women behind her, but some of the women ain't getting behind her because they're saying you constantly put yourself in this predicament. Let's not forget her first baby is by one of the dudes that was part of Terror Squad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's a video vixen. She been in videos since she was 16.
Right. In Bow Wow's video at that. That's why she swung back to him.
So let's bring Robbie.
She was in a couple of people's videos, Uncle T, not just Bow Wow.
Let's get Robbie back into the fray.
But I think her
first
video was in Bow Wow. Like, I believe was the first video because that's how she was so familiar with him.
All right, so that's besides the point. Robbie, what do you know about this situation, the Erica and Safari breakup, now divorce?
And you got App, he joined us.
Yeah, too.
Going once, going twice.
Charlie.
All right, I'm on to the next person. Elijah, thank you for joining us. We're talking about Black celebrity infidelity. What do you know about Erica Mena and Safari's breakup, allegedly due to his infidelity?
Boy, this is kind of hard to talk about.
Jump right into the fire.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I was wondering, did Erica Mendez and Safari heard about when I was cheating on Stacy?
Stacy, who you know what?
They might have got a whiff.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
We all cheese, kid. It happens, man. You know what I'm saying? We living in a beautiful United States of America Constitution. You got to have papers on each other. You know what I'm saying? So when the urge happens, you mean you go to the real 5 continents, you know what I'm saying? So you can have many wives or you can be with many, you know what I mean, you want to. But when you're in the United States of America, the real natural is going to come up. And it's going to, and if you're in that spotlight, you know what I mean, it's going to happen. You know what I'm
So,
saying to you?
so what do you know about this situation? Do you think that it's true? Do you think that's what brought about their?
Of course, I'm gonna roll with that. He always was doing his 1-2s. That's what I'm saying. He always was doing his 1-2. So I mean, hey, man. But listen, that's what she gets. You know what type of chick she is, man. In the sense of she draws that type of outcome. You know what I'm
And
saying
she's
to
a
you?
video vixen chick.
No, dig it out, dig it. When you're so much climbing on the mountain, when you're climbing up the mountain, sometimes you forget there's a top. So you keep on climbing, then you're on top. Once you don't realize you're on top, male or female, you're gonna come down. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying to you? So when it comes to the cheating, he cheated on her. Yeah, the shit that my jaw dropped, and then again I picked it back up was Remy and Papoose. But other
Yeah.
than that, you know what I'm saying to you? I mean, it is what it is in the United States of America. I can't. That's why I'm like, yo, did they know about me cheating on Stacey? I mean, it happens.
I don't know if they know, but I think the world gonna know once this hits YouTube.
Dave, you always been a snitch, but it's cool.
You snitch on yourself.
Stop right there, pause. See, this is what I'm
Hey,
talking
come
about.
on, really?
Last week, we tried to abolish and bury that N word. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you can't get rid of that word, because sometimes it's.
Whoa. Hold on.
Let me
He
finish.
said
You don't win
Hold
got me
on.
started. You don't win
Hold
got
on.
me started. You said I was a snitch. This is what I'm talking about. Those type of people is always talking about somebody snitching on them. They be the first ones to tell on themselves, hence what you just did, and then you gonna turn around and say that I snitch. On to the next person. Tanya, what you know about Safari and Erica Mena?
What I know that Erica is a thought, and
She's
Safari
always been.
is a thought. Two thoughts together. They got together and had kids, and they both need to grow up because there's children involved.
Well, the
It's a
dumb bride.
goddamn loving hip hop relationship gone too far. No bull crap. They didn't think they was gonna have them babies.
You know, she didn't do shit for her first son, so now you got 2 kids. You got to deal with them too.
Leave King out of this. Sean, what do you know about this Erica and Mena Safari breakup allegedly due to his infidelities?
Huh?
From what I understand, I mean, they were both. That was just a toxic situation. Period. He has a history of doing what he's been accused of doing, and if I'm not mistaken, vice versa. So,
Is
something
that why
something
Nikki
was.
left him?
Is that why what?
Go ahead, Sean. Timmy, pause your phone. Mute your phone.
So yeah, these things are gonna happen when you don't take one another serious, and or you continue moving the way that you've always moved.
All right.
Don't forget about Rich Dollars is up in there somewhere.
Always. But he tried to warn him. He tried to warn him.
And he's the reason why she got the money that she got over Safari, because she had business with Rich Dollars.
She was instructed to make some good investments, and she listened.
She was with him in business, period.
So I'll say it again. She was instructed to make some investments, and she listened. So again, we're gonna go back to Brimage. Brimage, are you back with us? What do you know about Safari and Erica Mena's breakup?
You went to the toilet.
All right, we're not doing this tonight. Maria, what do you know about Erica Mena and Safari's breakup due to infidelity?
that was gonna happen. She knew what type of man Safari was when she messed with him. He already dated half of the cast on Love and Hip Hop before he started dating her. So
Exactly.
it doesn't. You know that who he was. What made you think you was gonna change him? He's doing it right down to Amina. She's crazy enough to believe, oh, I really like him. People change. Girl, shut up. See how he fell in love with Erica. He loved her so much he was chasing her down. When she gave him the time of the day, what did he do? What he usually do?
Yeah.
He
It's
went
the
to
thrill.
he went to Love and Hip Hop Miami cheating.
They get digmatized or whatever.
It's the thrill.
Internet.
It's the thrill.
Hey, check it, right?
The thrill
Check it,
of the
right?
chase. The
Check it,
thrill
right?
of the chase. That's what it is. The thrill of the
Okay.
chase.
Okay.
Once they knock
Hold
them
on,
down,
Elijah.
it's no longer a thrill.
All right, go
Now
ahead,
it's
Elijah.
just move on to the next one.
Elijah, make your point.
All right. Well, I was saying, right, out there, you get different type of genre, different type of characters of people. You know what I'm saying to you? And it seemed like if you really put these females together, they got some similar type of genre, similar type of personality, or similar type of experience, or should I say, just the type of people. And sometimes us dudes, we know how we got our certain type of people who we hang around with. And then when you get into these circles, you know what I mean, that mix, that number 8 thing, you have that cycle, you have that psychosis that I like to say, um keep on repeating yourself, or keep on being a hamster wheel again. When people keep on getting so used to climbing up a mountain, if they're on top of the mountain, they don't know they're on top, they're going to come back down. So when you're used to that cycle or that circle, that insanity, you don't know when you have something good or when to work it out. And then you got the group of, hey man, if I see 5 girls, I know one is gonna be smart, the other 4, you know what I'm saying, to you, is gonna be similar. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's the 5 girls. You know what I'm saying? So to me, when I see these girls who's going for these type of dudes or vice versa, it's that group, it's that circle, that mental.
And they're trying to be
Birds
stable.
of a feather flock together.
So you saying it's a pattern.
They think they great minds think alike.
So
And
Gregory,
they're trying to be stable.
so Gregory, let me ask you, what do you know about this Erica Mena and Safari breakup? What do you think the reason is? I mean, they said it's his infidelities that's what brought about the divorce. What do you believe?
They never really had a real relationship. Everything was for the cameras and it went too far. So now it's still being pushed so it can be on camera.
All right. So do you think that him and Amada, how you pronounce her name? Do you think that they
Amada,
have a
yeah.
chance? Do you think that they have a chance?
They're done.
With his
I don't even think they're in a relationship now. She's
No,
doing whatever
no.
she want to do,
She
and he's
doing it
doing
for
whatever
the
he want to
fucking.
do.
Well, they
She
got
did.
That was all for the camera. She
Right.
doesn't. She's
She
an
did it for
opportunist.
the storyline.
She's an
To make
opportunist. She
the
never really
make
wanted her boyfriend that was the DJ or
right.
whatever he was. She didn't
The,
want him. She just wanted
no.
the babies. She got the babies. It's all for the camera. It's all for Love and Hip Hop.
Now, what it is now, she can't move like the way she want to move and make her money because his fucking reputation is stifling her career. So now she got to get rid of his ass in order for her to get her career jumping and flowing like the way she wanted. Because right now it's pitter pattern. It's not flowing like it was.
All right, so let's go to another couple. Let's move on to another couple. So we go from an F boy to a bad boy. So let's talk about Mr. Jeezy himself, aka the Snowman, in his marriage to Jeannie from the talk show Real. So allegedly, these two Jeezy's filed for divorce due to her infidelities. And she claims, according to some postings and some interviews, that Jeezy is not what they make him out to be. you know, he's a hard person to live with, and she's a hard person to deal with. But she's always bigging him up, you know, in front of the cameras. But then this all come about, and some people are saying that this was strategic on Jeezy's behalf, where he waited and he played the long game as opposed to the short. So he basically let her set herself up, hang herself. So allegedly she was stepping out with her co-host, Mario Lopez.
Lopez, the dude that was fucking host to fucking ABCD.
Hey, listen, no Mario Lopez slander. That's my guy from Saved by the Bell.
All right, so
nah, Mario Lopez was on American Best Dance Crew too.
It doesn't matter.
He's from Saved by the Bell.
All right, go ahead, Maria. You first. Well, how do you feel about this situation?
So I'm confused because you're saying that she was having an affair with Mario Lopez.
Yeah, that's allegedly that's what they claim. The divorce proceedings that's what sparked.
Again, did she come out and say anything about it? Did he say anything about it? You know, the internet can get crazy when they don't know what's really going on. They just start
making up shit,
making up their own story.
Well, somebody believes it because they're going forth with a divorce.
Well, they going for a divorce, but do we know it's because it's really Mario's reason? You know, she was.
The only thing I know, Auntie, about this one is that Jeezy is the one filing for divorce.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, right. He did. He definitely did. But Maria, you know, the internet is something serious. It could be used for good. It could be used for bad. You know, people can look at stuff, the background of somebody, say somebody's out doing a live and showing the background. People start going on the internet and start looking up shit, and then, you know, start comparing this to this and that. And then next thing you know, they done solve the goddamn case.
I mean, everybody do it in real life. It's like, even if you don't gotta be a celebrity for people to start, you know, making up their own story about you. If you ain't coming out to say exactly what it is, like you said, people start doing their own investigation, and then next thing you know, get married, you're cheating on your husband or whatever. I really don't know about Jeezy and what happened with her and him. I just know that they was getting a divorce. I didn't even know it was him who filed for the divorce.
Yep, it's the man this time.
I mean, maybe they fell out of love. Like, that happens. It don't always have to be cheating stuff.
Well,
right, it don't necessarily have to be cheating.
Allegedly, it's cheating. It's infidelity. That's what they're saying. This is what irreconcilable.
Yeah, that's the supposed thing that happened. That she cheated on him. I don't know about who she cheated with, but supposedly she cheated on him. He's filing for divorce.
And ain't Mario Lopez married?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No more. Not no more. I thought he was married.
I don't think.
I know he had a kid about 2 or 3 years ago.
So I think that, so let's talk about Jeannie. Jeannie made a comment that what she say? Black meat is juicy and white meat keeps you fit and thin.
Now those people are deaf into the making their family have black genetics.
Again, she made that comment about black meat is juicy
and not wanting nothing to do with the black person that Paul took.
Right.
I heard that.
So they took it as she was referring to, because she was talking about penises and the different, you know, sleeping with white men and sleeping with black men. So she basically was saying that it's okay to mess around with a black man on the side, but if you want long lasting, you want some security and stability, then it should be a white man. That's basically what she was saying. Also, Jeannie also said, in one of her posted, she never
But
planned. She never
Really?
she never planned on getting married again after her first relationship.
yeah,
So
but
she said
put
Jeezy changed her mind, and
he put
he had her
that
doing what
damn
she
pole on
didn't
her
agree
ass.
to do. And she said she didn't want to have no kids.
Yeah, and she
But then
had
she
one
got with
by
him
him.
and she had a kid. So now
She didn't want to have one by her husband.
So some support. That is her husband. So some.
No, I'm talking about the first husband.
Yeah, she didn't want his kids. She didn't want no kids, but she didn't want no kids supposedly. I think she just didn't want his kids. So then some of her supporters are saying
He's on birth control.
Jeezy's wrong. He pulled the rug from underneath her. Because once he got her thinking his way, now he pulled the rug out from underneath her. But I don't know. You guys, Patsy, do you know who Jeannie
What's
is?
in the prenup?
Huh?
What's in the prenup? That's what I want to know.
They both came with what they come with and go what they came with.
I don't know if there was.
No, it's not always like that, because it could be written in a way that if
like
one
that.
of the spouses is caught cheating, then they get a bigger portion of the. They have guidelines set where they get a higher percentage.
Yeah, theirs isn't like that.
Go ahead, Sean. What you know about this? Then we'll go to Patsy.
Theirs isn't set up like that. Because that's actually what he's fighting to make sure that the prenup as it is holds up.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a prenup.
Oh yeah, there is a prenup, and what they're supposed to do is each walk away with what they came in there with.
Right.
Oh.
Dave, I got a
hold
prenup,
on,
Dave.
one at a time.
Dave, I got a prenup, man. It's supposed to have a prenup when you got that much money, Dave.
So, but my question is, who's
And
worried
Jeezy
about
got way more
Wait,
money than her.
so hold on, guys. Maria's talking. Go ahead, Maria, and then I promise to go back to
who's worrying about their money being taken, Jeezy or her?
Both of them. So nobody want to lose no goddamn money, Maria.
Timmy, you gotta go ahead, Sean.
It's not so much that Jeezy is worried about his money being taken. He's worried about making sure that that they just stick, that there's no fighting going on, that make sure that the way that the prenup was set up, that it just stands and that's it. We came in here with this. Go ahead.
And what about the kid? Because people be worrying.
They're both fighting for joint custody. But I think he's fighting for joint custody, but he wants to be the primary care, like the custodial parent,
right?
If you will.
She's a bitch. She's a bitch. She's a bitch.
Oh, wow.
She's a bitch.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Everybody pause. Patsy, go and say what you was gonna say.
Wow.
My question was just that, like, did they actually have a prenup? But Sean answered that question.
Okay. And Maria, you was gonna say something else?
I don't understand how he just want to be primary, the custodian parent. Like, there's a reason behind it.
There is.
She's always on the move.
No.
She's a bitch.
What it is?
Go ahead, Sean.
What it is that she suffered from postpartum, and then as far as, because according to what they both said, he establishes a more firm, stable home for her. Plus, I think what he not necessarily afraid of, but what he doesn't want it to be is that she only knows, meaning his daughter only knows her side of the culture. And that's what that is. And so with that being said, that's why he wants to make sure that, that if he has that, then he has a lot of say in what's going on with it.
So Elijah, I want you to stand on what you're saying. I keep hearing you shout out that she's so what's the reason for stating that?
Every man knows the children goes to the mother. I heard what Sean said. That probably is, you know what I mean, all true. Yet, when it comes to your children, and okay, facts. When it comes to your children, you having episodes. Give me my children. I've been a single dad. I know how this works.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my children. You dig what I'm saying to you? And because of that, and plus he wants the divorce, she's a bitch. Now she's probably a bitch because of her career. Probably and the culture, they both know each other's culture. First of all, he was over there with his daddy was over there where she came from. So he knows that culture inside and out. They both got real estate together because they were both doing real estate flipping houses. You know what I'm saying to you? Yet when it comes to him wanting full custody, not excuse me, he want joint custody, but he has the control because of her mental, whatever, whatever. I bet you when it comes to her getting that bag, I bet you when it comes to her getting that check, she got a sane fucking mind. Yet to deal with Hollywood. When it comes to her kids, she's a bitch.
So you feel like that she puts the children they're secondary, and her career comes
She
first.
said that. That's why she didn't want no kids.
That's not.
Right.
I want Elijah to be clear about it. So is that what you're saying?
I won't say she put her kids second. It's just her personality before the kids came. See, when you have a person,
Right.
let's go females,
Yep,
and
yep.
she already and I run, and she had the child. Of course, she's gonna have Yeezy child because Yeezy understands her culture. He's from that. He was brought up in that area too. So her first husband probably wasn't brought up in that area. He is. So he can get whatever. You know what I mean? Now they got children, but yeah, if she's still on that hunt, the way she was made, you can't fault on that. She's a career woman. Can't
And
fault on that.
especially if
A
she
bitch.
dealt with postpartum depression, the being a parent at some point can become overwhelming to her again, and she go back into a
She's too
depression.
Now, hold on,
To
hold
goddamn
on,
go
loud.
to
hold
what
on, hold
Elijah is
on,
saying.
hold on,
To go,
hold on. I agree with the postpartum, but this is where we got to stop making excuses. If you got sense to chase a bag, then yo, dog, you cool, but don't get it twisted. You're a bitch when it comes to your position on doing things. That means you're snappy. That means you ain't giving a fuck about you and your
She said
drive. And I
that.
ain't mad about that. I ain't
She
mad
said
at
that.
all. But you gotta call a spade a spade. So when it
yeah,
comes to
to
he want the full of the kids and all that, because why? She's a bitch.
All
well
right.
to put
Go ahead,
I
son.
won't go that to kind of piggyback without completely being on that bandwagon what Elijah is saying. Um they the battle that's also going between them is that when they're both on the road, like her he knows that when if he has control, this is what supposedly he said in an interview, that he will provide a stable home for his child to where she is quick, like Elijah said, she's quick to go after that bag to where
Uh,
the baby is
Mm-hmm.
practically being raised
Raised by the nanny.
by the nannies, and she
so
has a
again,
bunch of them.
so
Yep,
again,
yep.
so what I was saying earlier about the baby's an afterthought as opposed to the career. The career is what
Nah,
you focus on.
Because
That's
That's not
first.
fair to
That comes
Dave.
first.
she has the baby right now, but
Yeah.
she is constantly on the
Gonna
go.
put her career before that
Dave,
baby's fucking well-being.
but
Period.
hold on. Think about it. When you're young and you're driven, right? You're driven. You got a goal.
And
And
you
Kids
know
she
how old
40
she
something
is?
understanding
years
that
old.
ain't gonna stop you,
You
male
know
or
how old
female.
she is?
And she
She's
40
she's in her
something.
she's early 40s.
That's
Yeah,
like
she still got
goddamn
that
cut
energy.
that shit out.
She's a grown woman. She should
You did
know.
all you
No,
supposed to have
hold
did
on,
that
hold on,
shit
hold
in
on,
your fucking 20s.
hold
Your
on, hold
whole
on, Tim,
fucking
Tim,
20s, you supposed
Tim,
to get
Tim,
that shit
Tim,
out.
Tim,
Then in
Timmy,
your
Timmy,
30s, you have your kids.
Timmy.
Or
That's
if you
not
want to
Timmy.
extend.
Oh my gosh, Timmy,
All right, go ahead.
that's an average person, Timmy. When you're entertaining, you know what I mean? You got different schedules, dog. It ain't the same
I
schedules
know
as
that.
kind of
I know
oh
that.
my gosh, hold on.
All
It's
right.
not the same. It's not the same schedule as a 9 to 5. Yet when you have that drive, you might have to do something, get up 4 in the morning, and your child got to play, and you got to miss the play, or your child got to
Yep.
graduate. You got to miss the graduation. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole different mindset of driven. And what Jesus is saying is like, you know what? I know how to slow my stuff down and take care of my children on that while she's driven. Now,
Mhm.
what I'm saying again, when you on that type of track and you're a female, you're a bitch. As a dude, you're an asshole. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Because that's the career, or that's the that's the career that they in. Now, that's why I can't say, yo, she don't think about her kids or she don't think about her husband. I'm sure she
She
love her
put,
kids. I'm sure she
yeah,
love her husband. But that drive is a
the
whole
wealth,
different.
the wealth is driving her
Uh,
to to.
let me pause y'all. Let me pause y'all real quick. So we're rapidly approaching on the 9 o'clock hour. So I'm gonna give y'all the option. We have two more couples to talk about, and these are your options. We have Neo and his failed marriage due to infidelity, or we could talk about Steve Harvey and Marjorie.
Steve and
Tanya,
Marjorie.
Yeah,
Patsy,
Steve. Yeah, it's all
Timmy,
about
if you
Steve.
go around the room, Patsy.
It don't matter to me. Like I know Steve Harvey and Marjorie.
All right, so that's two for Steve and Marjorie. Timmy.
Steve and Marjorie.
All right, Sean.
Neo.
Maria.
What happened?
We have two options to finish this out. Either we're gonna talk about Neo and his failed relationship, or we're gonna talk about Steve Harvey and his.
Ashton, cut it out. Ashton
Hello,
said she
niece.
wanna talk about Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Right,
Yeah.
that's 5 for
Steve
Steve
Harvey.
Harvey. Elijah.
Is that true about Steve Harvey?
Elijah.
Yeah.
Steve in his situation or Neil?
What's Neil's situation?
Which pick one? Just pick one.
He just got divorced, I believe.
I
think I'm gonna go with Steve. Neil's
so
a player.
that's six.
So I already know about Neil.
Robert, it doesn't matter at this point. We're doing Steve and Martin because Sean.
Yeah, because Neil was running an illegal sex ring in Tokyo.
Majority rules in this.
Yeah.
We have any
I can believe it.
Hold on.
Wait, guys. We're going to end this. We're gonna finish this out, and we're gonna do it in a constructive way. We're gonna we got about 15 minutes, and we're gonna make sure everybody.
Neo was doing a sex ring, Dave.
It's okay. We're gonna talk about, if we have time, we'll talk about Neo, but we're gonna talk about Steve.
Oh, y'all want to talk about Steve over sex ring?
Because just wait. If we can get to him, we'll get to him. Let's see how it goes. If you guys can respect the time frame, perhaps
you wasting goddamn time right now.
That's you still talking, Timmy.
You talking.
Robert, what do you know about Steve and Marjorie's situation, the alleged infidelity? I know you've been doing some extensive research. So what do you know about Steve and Marjorie's situation? I just told you we have all right. Patsy, what do you know about Steve and Marjorie?
I know they've been married for years, but I haven't heard any of the gossip around though.
Okay. Tanya, what do you know about Steve and Marjorie?
I know that they've been married for years. I know that he cheated on his first wife with Marjorie. Yeah. I know that she had a history of being and she was a hustler.
The underground.
Timmy.
I'll put it that way. She was a hustler, and now there's rumors of her having infidelities with the chauffeur or the bodyguard or something. And then that there's a tape that's out, a recording that was leaked about one of his assistants or his co-workers talking to her husband on the phone about being in the house and talking trash about what Marjorie don't allow. She treats them like the help, don't allow them to do this and don't allow them to do that.
Right.
Sean, what do you know about the situation, if you can't even shed any light on it?
Only what Miss T just said. I mean, I'm sorry, Miss Maria just said.
That was Tanya.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know, according to what I've heard, and it's not been corroborated by either party, so I don't know how true anything is.
Well, he did an interview with her on his morning show. He allowed her to come on and talk about the leaked tape.
Okay.
So you can't just leave us there. Tell us what was said.
What, like I said, it was said about them being in the house. Steve had brought them over to the house, and they was going through the house, and she was talking to her husband at the time, who's locked up. So I guess that he called her while she was over there, and she was saying that they was in this part of the house where she normally don't allow them to come into. If she was there, she would have a fit, that she talks down to them like
Which, let me pause you 1 second. Which husband you referring to? First, second, or third?
huh?
She's been married.
She's talking about Steve.
I'm talking about one of the chicks that work with Steve was in the house.
Oh, you talking about Strawberry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Strawberry. That's what I'm
ahead.
talking about. So so she talked to the husband while they was on the phone. And she was giving out all this information about Marjorie, how Marjorie is, and how Steve is scared of her.
Oh,
and then the tapes got leaked. So he brought her on the show to let her talk about the tapes, to tell her side of the story. And she didn't recant anything that she said. She just said she was sorry that it happened. She know that the jail that the conversations in the jail get recorded, but it's unfortunate that it got leaked the way that it did. But she didn't take back anything that she said about Marjorie or how she runs the house.
All right, Maria, what you know about Steve and Marjorie and their alleged divorce? They're headed towards divorce. What you know about this alleged infidelity?
Strawberries in jail.
Jimmy, Maria,
I don't know.
In jail.
No. All right, Gregory, do you know anything about this situation?
No, I do not.
All right, let me just bring everybody up to speed. So basically, Steve Harvey and Marjorie. This is Steve's third wife. His first wife, he had a second. He had two other wives. Marsha, Mary, and Marjorie. Yeah. So the Mary is
He's got them goddamn M's for sure.
Mary is the second wife, and allegedly, Steve was stepping out with Marjorie while she was dating, while he was married to Mary. Steve said that's not so. He said him and Mary was already done with before he met Marjorie. Marjorie supposedly has a jaded past. She was married twice before Steve. Allegedly, one to Jim, Big Jim, and he was a drug czar. And then his cousin second, which is Lori's real father, and he went to jail and also due to having drugs, dealings with drugs. Now supposedly
speed it up, Dave.
Marjorie's first husband took the life sentence to keep her out of jail because he didn't want to implicate her. So she had a baby. He took the fall for her, and then later on she ended up dating his cousin, which she had the baby by, which is she had two with him, Timmy, which is Lori Harvey. So now we fast forward to the present day. The whole thing is supposedly Marjorie is stepping out with Steve's bodyguard / chef. What is his name? William Big Boom or Freeman. Yeah. So she's supposedly sleeping.
Of course she is.
She's supposedly sleeping.
Wait till a woman's heart is to her stomach, Dave. You know that.
Now the next thing you know, they get wind of it. Steve is saying that it's not true. He's defending her and all this other stuff. She's never denied it or said that it's or confirmed it. But this is where we at, and now they're supposed to be getting divorced. So basically they're saying that Lori's behavior is reminiscent to Marjorie's behavior. They're saying the apple doesn't fall from the tree. They're saying that Lori behaves this way because this is what was taught to her by her mother. And they said that Marjorie is very controlling. Hence the reason why Lori and what's his name? The sex god, the black dude, B. Jordan? What is his name?
Future Hendrix.
Michael
Future
B.
Hendrix.
Jordan.
His name is Future Hendrix.
Who?
Hey, Dave.
Michael B. Jordan. So
Hey, Dave.
hold on, Elijah. I'm gonna let you go. So that's where we at. They're saying that she's cheating. Steve is trying to defend her. A lot of people are saying that he's trying to hold on to her because she stands to leave with half of his fortune. So that's where we are. Elijah, go with it.
Again, when you're used to climbing and you're on top of the mountain, you don't know you're on top of the mountain. Then you have to come down the mountain. It's a pattern, man, as you say. Definitely a pattern. But here goes the thing. Are we sure this is true?
That's what we're talking about. Do you believe it?
I mean, I like Marjorie. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? I like her style, I like her personality. She's a real bitch though. Real talk. She's a real bitch. I like her style. You know what I mean? If it did happen to me, no bullshit. Steve had to do something wrong. Probably too soft. Listen, real talk. Let's think about this. She was married. She was messing with 2 drug dealers. These kingpins.
Right.
So that means the rest of the people, they're squared to me. You know what I mean? So they're going to do a little square stuff. You're going to have fun with them. You know what I mean? But you even want something real, you're going to have some excitement in your life. You know what I mean? She went through trials and all that. Come on, man. That's a high for me. You know what I mean? So if he's slowing it down and he's trying to make it spoil and all that, yo, dog, I ain't mad at it if it happened. I blame
spoils
it
are
on
good to her. The
I
spoils
blame
are
it on
good
Steve.
to her.
So you blame
I'm
Steve.
blaming him too.
So you're saying
because
he
the
thinks like
spoils
a woman and
definitely
acts like a
good.
man.
So
And
you're
the whole
saying
time this dude is protecting him and cooking his girl meals.
So you're saying her
Gregory, I can.
You're saying her
flip the
infidelity
script.
is due
Salute to that shit.
You're
Gregory
saying
flip the scripts.
You're saying her infidelities are due to Steve's behavior.
Because he thinks like a woman and acts like a man.
Okay. Maria, you still with us?
Wow. Yeah.
So how do you feel? Do you think this is real? Do you think that Steve brought about Marjorie's infidelities? Do you think she's grown tired of his perfect man?
His good boy image.
Yeah.
Well, that is a goddamn persona.
Maria?
I wouldn't know, however, because all of the things he do for her and the things they do together, you had it had to be either something else going on that you sleeping with the help.
Yeah.
That is the help. But let me give y'all a little background story on Mr. Big Boom or Boom, whatever his name is, William Freeman. Big Boom. Big Boom was a pimp.
Yeah,
like
he
just said, he want that excitement or whatever.
Yeah.
He's cooking for
no.
protecting her man.
Once
He's slapping that at night.
Once
Soon as
again,
he went to sleep, he was creeping.
See, Big Boom is undercover. He got a fucking facade, a cliche, so to speak. He got his legal work as a chef, as a driver and shit. But underneath, he's still a goddamn pimp, right? And for a second, that broad Strawberry ain't got no job no more because Marjorie made sure she ain't got no job. Bitch, you went out there and set this live. You ain't got no job no more. You fired. Steve, you fired at this.
She ain't got no job no more because she went out there and
That's
put her
what
on
I'm
Front
saying.
Street. But that doesn't mean she lied. She put her on Front Street.
So are you guys
And you
saying?
don't think
your
Steve
role.
slept with Strawberry
You know
right
your
after that?
goddamn role. I pay you to clean up my goddamn house. Not give no goddamn interview on what the fuck I do in my house.
Stop, back up, because you're getting off track. The lady who Tanya is referring to is somebody that is a part of the Steve Harvey morning show.
Well, she ain't working there no more.
That's one of his co-hosts, is not somebody
she ain't working there no more, Dave. Because Marjorie says so.
All right. Patsy, do you think that Steve's clean cut, straight edge image is turning Marjorie off, and this is why she's turning to others?
You better stop fighting.
I'm not quite sure. It could be, but it might not be. But who knows whether or not the rumors are true.
So it almost seems to me that either way, whatever it is, Steve and Marjorie's situation is not too surprising to you. Can I take a sense that y'all? It seems like to me, panel wise, y'all could care less if she's cheating on Steve or not. Am I correct?
Nah.
Yeah, oh, poor Steve.
Nah, fuck him. Fuck
Sean,
Steve.
is that how you feel?
That's exactly how I feel.
Elijah, is that how you feel? Timmy.
Well, hold on. Okay.
Future Hendrix wins again.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm with Gregory, man. You know me, Steve. He was trying to give out secrets, catering to women. He can't write a book about this one. Old boy was a pimp. Dog, yes. I might as well drop the mic, kid. You know what I'm saying? I need to write a book. Kid, I'm not mad at her. She's around a bunch of squares.
A blue monkey.
Maria, do you care less about Steve if she's cheating on him or not? Is that how you feel? Okay, so Tanya, do you care about Steve getting cheated on?
I want to say is again.
Give me this stuff.
You know.
Look at where the sun's gonna shine.
You know who she was before you married her. The same way you get them, it's the same way you lose them.
This room tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Maria, because he only getting back what he put out there with the infidelity.
Ooh, so y'all say
yep.
So
what
y'all
comes
saying,
around goes around.
Okay.
What comes around goes around. You did your first wife wrong. You cheated on her with the second wife, and now you cheating with this goddamn third wife. Well, she cheated on you. So, and I didn't like you trying to be a goddamn relationship coach when your dumb ass is having problems right goddamn now. How the fuck are you a relationship coach?
All right, stop right there. Pause.
I told you he was thinking like a woman.
Pause. I'm gonna let y'all. It's 9 o'clock, but I'm gonna let y'all talk about Neo since y'all wasn't too gun-ho about Mr. Steve Harvey and his shortcomings. Sean, what do you know about Neo and his infidelity?
Something he's been doing his whole entire career. He just finally got caught. Wife got fed up with it.
So you know this guy is just what they call a serial cheater.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that. I mean, he likes the ladies.
Because Neo said he's no quitter.
That's it.
The ladies. This is his second marriage. So, and he cheated on his first wife with this lady that he's married to now. So that's what happened.
So you guys know this to be certain that he's married to the woman he cheated on Crystal with? Is their divorce final?
No, Crystal is the woman that he married when he cheated on his first
wife. Yeah, he was cheating with Crystal.
Yeah.
Neo.
So to my knowledge, Neo was only married twice. The first one was a no. So
Yeah,
it was
Neil,
That first
Neil,
lady that he was with is the lady he was with when he came out singing and all of that. That
right,
first lady is on Atlantic Housewives,
housewife, right,
and she got 2 kids with Neil. Oh
right.
well,
that's
first he was on
that's his.
Hollywood Diva. So
Yeah,
whatever.
that's
That's
his
his
Yeah.
baby's.
first
That's
wife.
his. That's his baby's mama. That was
Now,
his wife.
No, that was his wife. There was no annulment. They was married. They lived together. They was even living together after they got a divorce.
right.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to
Now,
fact check that for me because
then
I didn't know that he was married
Neil,
more than
Neil,
or
That's a
Neil,
fact, Uncle D. I
No,
already just
no,
looked at
they
it.
was married. They was
yeah,
married.
they was married.
He
Neil and
cheated
Fly
on
Top.
his wife with the lady he was married to. That
Yeah,
he's divorcing her.
Neil's Fly Top. He was fucking pimp motherfucker walking with the aquarium on the bottom of his goddamn shoes and shit. That's Neil. And Michael Jackson too.
He's a rat.
so
You mean
y'all
he
do so do y'all so what about the infidelity? Crystal, she was gonna divorce him during the pandemic. They decided to stay together, and now they're getting divorced again. He said he was,
What's this about a sex ring though? Because I didn't
That's
hear.
what I want to know. Is
Listen,
sex
allegedly
trafficking?
he was a pimp in Tokyo.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
my
that's
dog.
Hey,
crazy. That's not him.
hey, hey,
That's a
you
whole
heard Luke,
different level of Islam, man. Over there in Tokyo, doing we all know
right?
he was taking them
You
down,
heard
but now he's pimping in Tokyo. That's my dog, man.
so what y'all
remember
are trying
Luke
to tell
said,
me
remember
is
Luke said
It's the
when
Neo
year
he
of the
got
went
gentleman.
over there. Remember
Neo
what
got a
Luke
sex
said
ring
when he
in
went over
Tokyo.
there.
But what
It's
does
the
that
year of the
Luke,
gentleman, man. The
so
year of the gentleman.
what does that got to do with his infidelity with his marriage? Is the sex
They said,
Why would
listen,
he care about this girl?
I'm about to say they said it best, though. He cheated with his
Running a
first
big
wife with
business in
this chick.
Tokyo.
He cheated with this wife with this chick. Then he jumped to the next chick, and then he said, "You know what? I guess I'm gonna have to go to Tokyo and stop pimping." I ain't mad at the dude, man. Like I ain't mad at
wait a
you.
minute, hold on, cause I think the motherfucker might be gay
Yes,
because
he is.
because Puppy definitely was banging that
All right,
nigga.
listen, guys. We're not doing that. We're keeping this.
Allegedly,
We're
he
talking
is on
about.
Puff Daddy's list.
We're talking about.
Yep.
We're talking about
Yes,
Neo.
sir.
Talk
You
about
ain't lying.
infidelity. That means he
Hey,
cheated.
guys.
He slept with Diddy.
So
Hey guys.
you
listen,
know,
we're talking about.
for
We're
me,
talking about
Diddy
Neo
done
and his
cleared his
wife
throat out.
Crystal.
I don't. For me, all these damn celebrities with their nonsense. All you doing is disrupting the kids that's looking up to you. That's all y'all doing, and you making them think that what y'all doing to y'all's woman,
Now, Timmy,
to your
Timmy,
that
Charles
damn
Barkley, Timmy,
husband. Yeah,
Charles Barkley,
nah.
Timmy, Charles Barkley. I am not a role model.
Yeah, you can say that, but when you got them kids looking up to you, you got to fucking change some type of way because you don't want them to follow. Your whole point is you don't want them to follow the same route that you going down.
I am not a role model.
Yeah, but I don't know. See, I'm going to tell y'all this. See, I can't follow y'all because y'all just said earlier y'all can care less about Steve Harvey and his feelings. And
because he tried to be a fucking love doctor, which he wasn't, because he couldn't keep his fucking marriage.
Listen,
So
we
get the
told
fuck
you,
on.
Uncle D, why Steve is wrong. Everything he thought was wrong.
Yeah.
He was thinking that's the wrong person.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she might think that Steve is gay too.
Oh,
that's
shit.
why she started messing
All right,
around with that.
my mistake for trying to give y'all some extra time. We're gonna go ahead and bring this to a close. So let me ask you guys this: if y'all had a show to talk about y'all about that, and he wasn't adamant enough during that show,
Yeah, we don't because we don't want to get back.
Pause. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get everybody's last thoughts. Patsy, if you had any advice to give to the divorcees or the potential divorcees, the black celebrities with their infidelity, what would you say to them? Less than a minute. You got 30 seconds. Go.
Be more kinder to each other. And if you got bad feelings, don't hate the game, hate the player. And that's about it.
Okay, short but sweet. Tanya.
Lead with the spirit and not with the flesh.
Short but sweet. Timmy, 30 seconds or less.
Run, bitch, run. Run, ninja, run.
Oh. Sean.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
I know he has a tendency to throw everybody off. If you had any advice to give to the potential divorcees due to their infidelity, what would you say to them?
Do what's best for you.
You said do what's best for you?
Yep.
Okay. Elijah, 30 seconds or less.
What was the question?
If you had any advice to give to the potential divorcees based upon their infidelity, what would you say?
Oh, sorry.
That's it. All right, I'm not gonna hold you. Maria, same question. Sorry it is.
It's okay. I'm just laughing. Y'all are crazy. I'm just gonna say you shouldn't get married if you're not ready to get married. That's that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gregory?
For Remy and Pap, they need to fix whatever they got going on. Hopefully it isn't as bad as the media is making it seem, and she can somehow mend whatever feelings that aren't there anymore, and he can somehow get over whatever she did, because he already knocked the dude out. He's soft.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
for the
Gregory.
other people,
Go ahead, Gregory.
For the other people, you get what you get. Bullcrap. Steve, you get what you get. Safari, you get what you get. Y'all deserve
that. Okay. Brimage.
Thank you. Thank you, dear niece.
Timmy, Brimage.
I'm talking to my niece that's barking.
Mute.
Robert.
I'm going to go on to something real quick. Allegedly, Will Smith and his wife is done 5 days ago. His birthday was today, I think. She showed her ass for the last time. He got his divorce team ready, and is all she wrote.
He needs to divorce her.
Ladies and gentlemen,
wife, she gets what she gets.
Go ahead, Robert.
After Will and his wife finished, they're showing you how you can still get divorced after everyone thought it would never happen.
And that's your advice too.
I don't care about none of them celebrities you talked about tonight.
Okay, so all right. I'm gonna say this. Did I miss anyone? I get everyone? All right. So I'm gonna say this. So basically, this is what happens.
Dave. Did Remy really sleep with a battle rapper?
We don't know that to be true. You gotta tune in.
Yes, we do know it to be true, because she never
so
denied
let me say this, guys.
I'll play the clip for y'all.
Let me say this. Trying to end the show. You guys go check that out on the internet. Just type in Remy Ma and in her infidelities, and everything's gonna pop up. You're gonna get a whole bunch of other podcasts and talk shows that's talking about her alleged infidelity. But for this show, basically what I'm gonna say is, when it comes to our black celebrities and the infidelity, I think that we are the ones that are supposedly impacted most by it, because we put these individuals up on pedestals, and when they prove to be something other than what we built them up to be, a lot of us are devastated. Now you want to take their lives and end your lives and end their spouses' lives and stuff like that, where you shouldn't have made them a part of your life in the first place. Because here it is. Should nobody else be a part of your relationship, let alone your marriage? You shouldn't be using celebrities as your example. What happened to mom and dad? Okay, if mom and dad's a bad example, what happened to grandma and grandpa? Okay, if they're a bad example, what about auntie and uncle? Okay, if they're a bad example, what about your older brother
cousin,
or your younger sister or something?
or your older cousin?
Why do we always look to our celebrities to be our examples? You know what? So I say this: if there's any failure, it starts at home. So look at yourself and the people around you. You shouldn't be looking for others to build you up. I'm gonna say this: you tried everything else, try God. This has been the Still the Man podcast show. See you guys next week. God bless you.
Salute.
Bye bye.
Yeah.